Hey guys, Barclays here, and welcome to a Minecraft Mod Spotlight. Today we are taking a look at the amazing mod Applied Energistics. So sit back, relax, and enjoy this Mod Spotlight. So, hey guys, and let's get started with this mod, shall we? Start my thing now. So, first off, we're going to start with basic world generation of a mod. It's pretty simple. So there's not much to it really, so let's get into it. In the mod you will find that you can get Certus quartz ore, and from that ore you can get Certus quartz and Certus quartz dust. I believe it does and is affected by Fortune 3 on pickaxes, so I'll try and hopefully show you the difference if I just jump into survival here. So mine it normally. As you can see, I got both. However, it is always a chance that you get Certus quartz, but not always a chance that you get Certus quartz dust. So let's just see how Fortune affects it, if it does. So as you can see, I ended up getting 4 Certus quartz from that then, and 1 Certus quartz dust. So as you can see, it probably doesn't really affect Certus quartz dust as much as it would do Certus quartz. But I think the rate of which this drops compared to this significantly increases with Fortune, and also the amount of Certus quartz increases as well with Fortune as well. There's also a nifty little gadget added by Applied Energistics, and this is called the grindstone. You place the grindstone down like any other block, and you make something called a wooden crank with sticks. You right click the top where this hole is, and it goes and slots in like that. And as you can see, when I hover over it, it provides like a box. So it's actually more or less a block of its own. So I can jump on it and be 2 blocks high compared to like that of a chest or something. So it does recognize it as a block. In the inventory of the grindstone, as you can see, there are 3 slots at the top. This is where you input ores. These can be any ores, so even Certus quartz ore, or even Certus quartz dust, not dust, but the actual Certus quartz collected. You can do iron, gold, copper, tin, anything which provides dust from mods. So I'm just going to show you with Certus quartz, and I'll do the Certus quartz ore as well. So literally you just right click it and it will turn, and basically this is grinding the ore, and as you can see I got Certus quartz from that, and then I'll turn it again and got Certus quartz dust. So I got Certus quartz from the Certus quartz ore, but I got dust from the actual Certus quartz. I'll show you again. Turn the handle by right clicking. Once it's done, it makes Certus quartz. But if you right click when there's nothing in it, or it's totally done and has no space down here, then the thing will break, as you can see. However, it doesn't give you all 5 sticks back, instead it gives you 2. And that's more or less all the time. So let me just mine this back up and put it back in here. So getting started with the mod itself is pretty simple actually. You just need to have sufficient resources in order to make the things to get started. The first thing you always want to make is the ME controller. This is the main hub of the whole ME system. So basically you place it down, and here it shows the power. I'm just going to use a thermal expansion creative cell to power it, and as you can see the power thing is now lit up. On the GUI you see how much power is stored, and this is Applied Energistics units, I think. Yeah, AE units. You can see it in different types, so Minecraft joules or MJs, industrial craft power, so EU, or universal electricity, which is kilowatts. And these even rotary craft as well. But I always leave it on Applied Energistics just because it's easier to see. And basically any block, part of your AE system connects to this block. If it is not connected to this block, it is not it's not either the same system, or it will not be connected as part of any system. So your main blocks you need to first make are these 4. So let's put these up here and get this. basically what you can do really is get a chest. So you make a chest and place it down. And as you can see, I can't really put any blocks in it by left clicking. I have nothing. Because what you need is a storage cell which you place up here. So let me just go and get one of these. I believe here we are. And what you do is you place a cell in the top hand corner. And as you can see, when it's out, it's darkened. But when I put it in, it lights up. And I can actually place blocks in it. Sorry about that, guys. My computer crashed for some reason. So I had to reboot my computer and this Minecraft again. Anyway, as I was saying, you have to put a storage device in order to gain access to the chest. And just to note, you can actually get different sized storage cells, as I will show you right now. If I go into the correct tab for it, which is here. As you can see here, you can get a 1K, a 16K, a 64K, or 4K. Each hold different types of bytes. So 1K holds 1024 bytes, 16K holds 16,384, and so on and so forth. However, all of them all hold 63 types. And in the chest, you can have 63 types because there's 63 slots available. The way you can fill up a storage is either by filling up the amount of types within the storage cell, or the amount of bytes used is full. So I can have only one type take up 4,000 bytes. So say if I use this storage cell for cobblestone, then I could take up the entire thing with just cobblestone because of how much I'd have of it. So just to show that if I put this in here and let's say I get some stone. Now I place stone in here, as you can see it goes straight there. And if I get something called an access terminal and place it somewhere connected to these blocks, I can actually access that stone. So I can either take the whole thing out, part of it, or just one little bit. Oh god, so many distractions. Sorry about that, guys, again. That was not my computer, that was actually family. I had to go see some family because I haven't seen them in a while. And yeah, so anyway, back to where we was again. So yeah, from the stone, we can actually take it out. And as you can see, I can take 32 out, or the whole stack. You can't really do the analog slide, no, not analog, the scroll wheel slide thing and like put one down in your inventory like if I did it over here and did it with dirt. It don't work the same way. You physically have to take either the whole stack out or part of it by right clicking. Or if it's just like one, then you can take one out. As you can see, I can access it from here and from here, which is pretty neat. If I take it out here and go to my access terminal, there's nothing. I can actually place it in my access terminal and it actually goes straight to here because this is the only storage within the system. Pretty neat, right? The next thing I want to show you is the crafting terminal, which is here. So if I place this down, it's much like the access terminal, however, has a crafting terminal. So if I input some cobblestone and get some out, and then make a furnace shape, put it back in, what I can actually do is actually make a furnace. However, instead of using these cobblestone here, it takes it out of the system. Like so. So even though these didn't disappear, if you saw, the number went down of the amount of cobblestone. So if I, and also a neat little thing is you can click X to remove it and it puts all these items in here back into the system. Pretty neat. The next block I want to show you is the ME drive, and basically what this does is allow you to store your storage cells. So if I get rid of that, oh yeah, just a little note, you can actually take these out. So if I actually get rid of this now and actually place that there instead and put these back in here, I can access them because they're literally stored on this. So I do not have to put this storage cell into the same system. However, I can actually have it on multiples or in different systems at well, not at one time, but like if I had to have all my ores and stuff and then move somewhere else and make another ME system, I can put this storage cell in it and have access to those items, which I think is pretty cool. One final thing on the basics, apart from a bit of cabling, which I'll show you in a moment, is these things called the energy cells. These are pretty neat. Basically, it stores energy for the system. So if I had to actually get rid of this cell, you can see, as part of a controller, that it has 208,000 and slowly decreasing units because it's stored in this cell. And also, the more stuff you add to your system, the more units it takes per tick. So if I had a system containing 10 crafting terminals, 100 access terminals, 5 energy cells, 6 different drives, 200 chests, it will take up a lot of not EU, like AE units. So yeah, and just one last thing, you don't actually have to connect all the blocks side by side. You can do, if that's your main goal or purpose of the system, or you can use this thing called ME cabling. So I can actually extend the cabling out here and place a ME chest, get this out, place this in here, and even though this is all the way over here, but because it's connected by cabling, I have access to it. So yeah, that really wraps it up for today's mod spotlight. Next episode, I will cover the expanding an ME system of Applied Energistics, and then I will cover the advanced stuff in a later video. But yeah, that's really it from me, guys, and see you later.